In blue, representing Japan, Renato Canuto.
Coming to you first, Renato Canuto.
Oh, look at that. Early, Canuto is going to score the 2 points. Canuto easily most aggressive of the fighters we've seen so far here tonight.
When I was younger, I really wanted to be a funk singer. So I kind of mixed all of that together. I feel like when I jump in, I have my rhythm going on, and that's why it looks like I'm dancing as I'm fighting. As soon as I hit it, and everyone was like, whoa, I could feel the energy, you know?
People just looked at that. Did you see what I think I just saw?
I was really pleasantly surprised when that Renato came onto the scene.
Very loose, flashy, incredibly entertaining.
He was doing acrobatic stuff that no one hadn't really been doing very often.
You know, he wasn't just fighting, he was having fun.
There's never a dull second with Renato Canuto.
I want to show that I'm good, I'm feeling good, and I'm about to win.
Under here, below the arm, here, and then you can, and then you roll.
Yeah. Look what I'm saying, when they have the grip on the bands, when I go for the roll, I actually gonna be without the arm under. Let's say they're gripping the pants here, because that's what we were talking about the other day too. They grip the pants, you kind of grip the pants too, going to the side, or pick them really out of the ground so they cannot really have a strong pull on that. And then when you start bringing it to the side, I do a quick pull. And I'm over the neck. So right now it's 10:36. We got started with this gym for about a month and a half, so we still kind of building up numbers. We have a couple of friends here. Come under the arm.
Is there anything Renato does that really frustrates you when you
Everything Renato does frustrates me. All his positions are so good. After training with Renato, I feel so much better fighting the people of my division because he's so good.
I like to drill, but I actually like better the explosive drilling sometimes, actually doing it live and sometimes putting the bottom guy some reaction, giving some reaction. So you kind of get more of a real scenario of what you're gonna face off in the tournament. The good thing, like he said, of us training together for a while, I'm not as concerned anymore about, oh, this guy has real good berimbolo, because you're training for Musumeci, so it's this guy has real good berimbolo. And it helps because we have different games, and I've been playing top way more than now for a while.
That's anyone that says, oh, how is it training with Renato? It's impossible to control Renato,
My name is Renato Canuto. I'm a black belt, second generation under my father, Vegas Canuto. I was born in São Vicente, Brazil. The city that I lived in is a rougher side. You are actually living in an environment that you have to be watching out for a bunch of different things. You cannot just walk around with a necklace out of, the neck, someone might come. So it's one day I'm here, it's my birthday, and I'm nobody would ever do this to me because I'm tough. And I was 12. Next day, I'm riding my dad's bike, going around the block. These 3 kids block me. Boom! Get down! Just run away. I didn't even think, I just ran. Buchecha, he's actually one of the only guys from Jiu-Jitsu is from my city. Seeing Buchecha going all around, there's a couple of these guys going around. Cavaca came in here, came back. They would come and compete. That, of course, opened our mind to okay, the world's bigger than São Vicente and São Paulo, I didn't think I would stay in Brazil for very long. IBJJF has way more opens in America than they have in Brazil. Nothing really came easy, coming from Brazil, I remember I would ride my bike all the way to Santos every day. It was a good 40 minutes, 45 minutes. The worst thing was when it was raining or the tire will pop. So it's just testing your faith, really, how much do you want it, Instead of being mad at the rain, I'm okay, it's cool, I'll remember that. It will pay off eventually, Now move your butt a little bit backwards. That's something that she does that actually help her to adjust. Keep pulling the shin out.
Now you adjust again, look, go all the way behind the knee. Do a little walk back.
So walk back.
Yeah, on her back, yeah. Bring the shoulder back, bring the elbow back, like you're defending an armbar. Go, boom, just like that. Sweet. And you can attack, you can go for other stuff. I want you to, when you come up, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna bring this on top of this. You're gonna do this. Bring the knee over now. Boom, go a little deeper on that collar, so you can pull him in better. There you go.
Renato is, you know what I mean, the nicest person off the mat, but when you get on the mat, you know what I mean, very technical, fierce competitor. Same thing with Raquel, you know what I mean, very, very sweet off the mat, but once you get on the mat, you know, no excuses, you know what I mean, you guys go.
Finish right here.
Very explosive, very fluid. You know, all his movements they're very detail-oriented, but they're very flowy too.
Renato spends a lot of time working and tweaking the moves. It's constantly go, go, go. He doesn't give you a breath.
Every time we come in here, we break a sweat.
There you go. Lock it up.
It's non-stop. I think that's the one word I can describe it, is non-stop. That's what I really like about this place.
Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you all. Finish it up. Have a good night. Thank you very much. So I would come Pan Ams and Worlds every year. So 2012 was the first time I came. I was 15-year-old. I came to Pan Ams, and then I was young and I was tough, but I put all that pressure on myself, and I lost. Worlds, I come back, come in an armbar, tap, cried a lot. Next year, I come back, I lost Pan Ams again, and then in the Worlds, I was doing real good, and then the ref gave to him, and I was just like broke again. I'm like, no. And then that broke my confidence, because I was doing real good at the time. Like in Brazil, I was killing it. I won the South American in the end of that year, got the purple belt. Everything was good. I come to Pan Ams. I had injured my knee, and then I couldn't train for a whole month. That was the first time that I didn't care and I didn't pressure myself to go compete. Come back to the Worlds. I was doing real good that day, beating everyone, being smart, being, you know, like doing everything good, fitting good. One mistake by the end, I didn't want to stall and hold. I was waiting. I tried to pass his guard where he took off the last, so I tried to pass his guard. He hip escape, boom, shoot the triangle. I always had a thing with triangles when I was younger. Like I didn't want to get stuck in the triangle, get desperate. So I would just pull my head out. When I put my head out, he boom, armbar. Push the armbar to the side, and then I tapped real fast. Like I just cleared it. We did a like, small pop, but it was like, I was just stretching, like, you know, like it happened. But at that day, I wasn't really thinking. I just, hey, and then I was like, what did I do? And then I was just, okay, I'm done. Like, second year purple belt Worlds, and I messed up. I'm getting older, I'm gonna go to university, I'm gonna start working. What am I gonna do, you know? So that day I was actually, I went up to the thing and I'm all set, I'm watching jiu-jitsu. Kenny and Leandro are fighting. Kenny and Leandro are going at it, and Leandro got fight triangle. What he does, he got fight triangle, was stuck, like it was tight. And then when you think everything's done, he stretched his arm through the collar, he pushed, and he turned his face down. So he literally did like, take my arm. So he exchanged the triangle for an armbar. And then little by little, he went pulling his arm out, pulling his arm out, pulling his arm out. He was looking bad. He pulled his arm out, he took off, he won. And I think that year he won the Worlds, he killed it. And right there and then I was just like, that guy is fighting to be the best in the world. Like that, he gave his life there. Like, it wasn't just a game for him, it was for real, you know, like he really wanted it. I could see it. And I was like, I do want it, but how much do I want it, you know? Like I have to be ready for anything. So I came back the next year when I actually moved here. That's when I got the brown belt. I didn't really know if I wanted to get a brown belt, if I wanted to stay another year in the purple belt. Was a little bit, didn't know what to do. Just worked, came back, trained, came to Pan Ams, did 2 months camp. Worlds, I come back. Same match again of the other year, quarterfinals again, the fight for the medal. I'm fighting this kid named Cesar, and he was strong, man.
He got my arm right in the beginning of the match. But in my head, I was just like, if you break it, I can't scream. If you break it, I can't scream. And I kept repeating that and just crunching my teeth so I couldn't do a sound, you know, even if I wanted. I was just figuring out ways to feel my shoulder inside. And I kept rolling and fighting through it. When it finally went belly down, I knew that would be bad. I have to be ready for anything. But I knew I would be able to try to fit my knee behind. I saw it. And I just fit my hand and behind and went little by little, pulling. When I saw that the elbow was coming down, I was already like, and I felt like my blood, you know, like burning. I was just like, I'm winning today. Then he tried to pull. I got the foot sweep, got 2 points. And I fell straight to a single axe position, kind of. I just pushed his knee, pulled the collar up, and went straight to the mount. And after that, I was like, I'm winning today. I got his arm, and then it was just like I was sure I was going to win. And then went to fight Pedro Ramalho. That was the world champion of purple belt, Europeans, brown belt champion. He was winning everything, killing everyone. Nobody knew how to stop that guard. He has great berimbolo. So at that point, I was very superstitious. I step in and I'm going to touch the ref and they switch sides and I'm like, what's going on? Like everything's going wrong. And I literally just remember saying like a bad word, but basically I was like, screw it. Like I didn't let my head trick me that day, you know? And then everyone was like, pull together, come up, you know, like be smart. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna get the takedown. He's super long. He pulled, I shoot, looks at the ref, nothing. And I'm like, damn, now I'm on top, he's on his guard, he's real good in here. I felt in the middle of the match like a little opening when I tried to pull his leg. Like at a point I saw he didn't react. He's very loose, very calm. So I was like, I think I can get, I see something here. And then when I went back to it, I mixed up a little, some stuff, got to pass his guard, and after I passed, I just stayed tight. And then now I passed the best guard at the time, like, you know, the whole categories. I was like, I'm winning. He recovered, and then I wanted to go like even more. And I just boom, broke grips, go here, go there. When he finally like got frustrated, he had to do something. He stretched the arm and jumped to the arm bar. Got the submission, and then it was just a crazy feeling. It was.
I know that they're gonna explode once I move, so I always get to like here and I get like nervous about moving because they like I'll come here or even sometimes I get like up here, but with them like every time I make a little bit of space they start to explode. Yeah, from here, even if it's in here, is like with Gabriel, I just want like a, I guess a better solution to change to pass.
I would like in this situation, just because he's trying to get under a deep half, I would rather you switch for like a knee cut pass.
Yeah, and that's the fight too. It's like I circle, they circle, I circle, they circle.
Yeah. Or if you don't want to do the lapel, you can just hold the shoulder.
Yeah, that's like what you do. You feed that arm.
Yeah,
when you feed that arm, I can't.
You go under the armpit like he was saying. But look, before you go to the other side, you put your foot on the leg like this.
Okay.
Here. Now your knee's out, so you could go here, or now you could go back to knee cut. But using this back leg is gonna make it a lot easier. This leg right on top of the knee. Yes. Now you can take out your knee. And you could go to mount, knee cut, whatever. It's just that extra step there.
Thank you, Mikey. Diego.
Back tonight, do some training, did a lighter today. See you guys all tonight. Thanks so much, you guys, for coming. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's it. Let's close it up.
We were putting on our first event, KASAI Pro 1. We were back in Brooklyn back then. And we were putting together a 155-pound tournament. And our goal, as it always is to put together the tournament with the best guys in the world in that weight class.
We started making the tournament, right? They're calling people, adding names to the fighters, you know. So got all those guys, and then we're missing one who's not as well known.
Hollis said, "Yeah, I've got this guy from Vegas. I'd really like to put him in."
Canuto, you know, he pretty much like won everything, you know. Like, so I say, you know what? That's him. That's the guy. That's the guy we need.
Canuto. So I never heard of him. Literally never heard of him. He said, check YouTube out. Just watch, there's some matches on there, just watch what you watch. And they were all gi matches, and I watched it, and it looked cool. And Hollis said, trust me, this kid's gonna be great.
The message came through, you know, it was the first time I got called by anything. Like, they were asking me to fight a KASAI to fill up the last spot. Me and Raquel were married already for like a year actually, but things were still, you know, trying to make it, trying to figure out stuff. So like, whenever I had like a money tournament, like I would go real hard, like to win. Gary Thorne, I mean, at that time, Gary Thorne was this BJJ star, you know, like especially in America, he's way more focused in no-gi grappling, which in Brazil is not really big. Now these guys were the guys playing real hard in the no-gi grappling and doing this for a while. So I went to there feeling real confident, but at the same time, I was still the underdog, you know. So yeah, that was the most stacked bracket with playboys that I have competed in at the time. First match in KASAI, I fought AJ, and everyone was getting draws, so I felt like, you know, I cannot get a draw, you know, like I'm here and I'll put in a show and I'll do good.
Big jumping guard.
Oh, searching for the arm. Agazarm having to fight here, he's going belly down.
His thumb is turned to the ceiling though, so he's safe.
I shot a fly armbar, so I was like, nah, I like for a split second, like I missed it, you know.
Oh yeah, Agazarm is never gonna tap lightly.
So, you know, I missed those opportunities. We finished in a draw.
Perhaps the better of the chances going to Renato Canuto.
Felt like I fought better, like I got the best scrambles out of it, but it was a draw. We didn't have advantage. They didn't have the 1 point yet at that time. They come behind the stage. Rich come by, he's like, come on guys, we are just having draws right now.
I went back into the locker room and I told the guys, listen, this thing is wide open.
I need you guys to step up, you know, and go for it.
You know, you've been out there for two matches already, you know, let's go get him. And I saw Canuto. I saw this little spark in his eyes, like, yeah, I'm gonna go and get it.
You asked the right guy, like, okay, I don't care, I'll go for the next one. Before we even touched, I just went for the foot sweep, and then boom. He went up high, I looked back, and I was like, just like, oh, I got it. So I rushed into him, tried keeping him down, got the takedown.
Wow, cartwheel, guard pass.
Oh, and he looks to lock Kara down. He's going to take the back here, though.
Got some cool scrambles, won that match.
Renato Canuto is going to notch up the first significant score. He's going to take 2 points on this bracket.
And then third match was Gary Thorne. So that one would decide who would pass from the bracket actually, because we were tied, I think, and then whoever won would be going to the finals.
An early double.
And then I knew he would shoot to the double. I thought he would shoot double and come under. Then he go for the rip, and then he comes out to the heel hook, which is a cool setup because you don't expect that coming. So when he shot, I actually boom, pulled him up because I want to go straight to the mount. So like out of reaction, I literally just turned my hips in. And then I was like, okay, like it felt good.
Canuto showing some real versatility on the feet.
So I come back to the center and I'm getting excited, I'm getting hyped up. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna win this. And then little by little got the first sweep, got to pull, got the first sweep, brought him up like my suplex. And then he tried to dive to the heel, I hide the leg again. Won that match. We kind of had a little argument when the match stopped on the side. He said some stuff. He didn't shake my head, he walked away. Till today we didn't talk, so Gary, if you seen that, hey man, I have nothing against you. It is what it is, you know, that was my day. The fight of Celso Vinicius was crazy.
Wow, nice double up the middle.
I actually thought he would shoot more, and then I was actually the one taking the shot, so I almost got to the back, couldn't stabilize the points, taking him down, he standing back up. I shoot, he grabbed the guillotine, threw me over. So that was actually a real cool match. He is strong, got an extra minute, so that was kind of scary.
When he wants to go, he can really go.
Oh, big arm drag in on the single, looking for the back, teetering with the edge of the mat.
Yeah, definitely.
Only Getty's in on the double.
I felt like I fought better, then got the decision, and then after that, I was just, I was just super happy. Ended my year like real good.
The winner of the match by judges' decision and the first KASAI Pro World Lightweight Champion, Renato Canuto.
Man, it feels awesome. It feels great, This is just like to show that the underdogs can bring through. You couldn't believe I was just having fun, and it was really like a real good feeling to know that now I was for real the black belt highest level, like I was doing big things,
We approached him after that and said, we want you in like every show if you'd be up to it. And he said, look, I've been fighting IBJJF for a long time, but I just got more recognition on that KASAI stage than I've ever got in my life. This is what I want to do.
I knew that he was dynamic, but what I didn't know is how good he was no-gi.
His confidence was so high after winning that tournament, that stacked tournament. We got our start.
Kidding around with him, his next KASAI match, he showed me a video. He took me aside and he showed me a video of a grappling dummy on the ground and him doing a backflip and landing in north-south on the grappling dummy. Clean backflip straight into north-south. I looked at it and I said, that's not possible. I made him show me it again, and he said, don't tell anybody, I'm gonna try to hit this.
I saw how big was the crowd, like seeing the theater that they put in, the ballroom. That was the craziest place I have ever been to a jiu-jitsu event. The stage was big, everything was super cool, like KASAI is just crazy.
Please welcome Renato Canuto.
It is our pleasure to welcome back the man who captured the very first KASAI tournament belt, Renato Canuto.
Waiting for the first match to fight Jason Rao. I already had to watch him a couple times. I went there and I was like, okay, let's open up the chest for the long night.
Well, a lot of energy in the crowd here tonight at the Hammerstein Ballroom, the Manhattan Center. And Canuto with a very early foot sweep on Jason Rao.
And then got started. I knew he would pull. I went straight for the foot sweep. After that, just went moving, started fitting better and better.
He hit it for a Diashi Barai, excellent foot sweep there.
I snapped his head, he pushed me away, I jumped to the arm, almost got it. So I was like missing by a little bit, but I was feeling good. I was trying my stuff. Everyone was already starting to get hyped up, so I was feeling good. So I moved to the side, other side. I didn't even think really, I just went for the backflip.
He has the gift for movement, and there it is again.
Oh, and he's gonna secure the master if he can bury that head in this north-south position. We're gonna walk around the guard.
I didn't know how crazy it would be, really, but like at the time I did, I was like, okay, cool, I got it.
It happens quick, right? And we said, that didn't just happen again, did it?
I'm glad I didn't blink, because I would have missed it.
You don't prepare, you can't prepare for that, because who's gonna backflip over a guard? The timing and the athleticism that would take is just, that's special.
Blew us away.
And your winner, Renato Canuto.
Got the belt and then started, getting out of the regular match, and I was like, you know what? I won, I fought to the end, I was trying my best, and I just started looking around, and I'm like, hell yeah, I did it.
Look, you want guys that are proven winners, but let's face it, at the end of the day, it's about a show. And if you can win and also win in style, in dramatic fashion, I mean, that's the ultimate thing that you want. And honestly, the best thing about the guy, all that aside, he's just one of the nicest guys on the planet.
You know, it's a good feeling too, right? You know, it's a good feeling to reward great work.
He's still very young. I think the sky's the limit for him.
Think it would ever turn out like this? Did you think that you'd land here?
I dream big. I'll tell you what, I dream big. Here at this Times Square, I definitely didn't imagine. I took steps of faith on coming to the US. And I took a step of faith and God worked it out. Then I found what I wanted. I found Raquel. And Raquel was like an angel here. Like, she took care of me, she cooked for me, she fed me. It was a crazy trip. So I came from, I came from the bottom, I'd say, and it is crazy how life goes and how things can be done. You just gotta keep, keep pedaling and like enjoy the ride.
I want to hear some of your raps.
Oh,
you got some
damn.
freestyle raps. So you got some.
Damn.
You got some good ones. Give me just a little taste.
I actually did. I had some. Damn. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
I want to hear it.
Se você pensar que é fácil, vem se põe no meu lugar. Mas não vem aqui do alto, vai lá embaixo e vem buscar. Pois foi lá que eu comecei e quero ver tu me alcançar. Se esforce o quanto eu me esforcei pra finalmente aqui estar.